Good morning, my dear students. Myself, Kavaljit Singh, and from today, that is 6th April 2020, I am just begin with the syllabus of plus 2 computer science and subject code is 083. My dear respected students, today we have just begin with a chapter number 3, and my dear respected students, the name of the chapter is Working with Functions. My dear students, when we just read this topic, that working with function, first and most important thing is the definition of function. Divide a large program into different smaller parts, modules are known as functions. My dear students, अगर मैं इस परिभाषा को सरल शब्दों में बयान करूं तो मैं इस प्रकार कहूंगा कि किसी बड़ी चीज़ को छोटे भागों में बांट देना, उस चीज़ को हम फंक्शन कहा करते हैं. And in programming, we have just created n number of programs. The length of the programs is sometimes the length of programs are very long. So in that case, we face many type of problems that to find errors. In such case, the Python provides us the facility that how we are supposed to divide a lengthy program into different functions. My dear students, heading says how to convert this program into function, and this program is based on that we are supposed to add two numbers and we are supposed to subtract those two numbers. This is a program. I hope this program is understand to you all, because we have already done this thing in +1 class. Basically, this code says that we are supposed to enter two numbers, that is num1 and num2. After that, we have a variable that is add. With the help of that, we are supposed to add two variables num1 and num2 and store the result in add, displaying the same. And for subtraction, we are supposed to check if num1 is greater than num2, then they are going to subtract num1 from num2. Otherwise means else num2 is subtracting from num1. My dear students, till this slide, we have only understand that function means that dividing a long program into a smaller subparts are called as functions. My dear students, here we have created a first function, and I am going to explore or explain this concept to you all. Def, my dear student, that def is a keyword, and keyword means that a word which having a predefined meaning in the system. But def is also called as a definition. Definition of which? Of what thing we are supposed to define? My dear students, next addition says that this is a function name which is being defined by a keyword, that is a def, and here it is num1 and num2 is arguments. Argument means these are the variable which accept some values when they called from main. After that, in this function, again add, and we are supposed to add two variables, that is num1 and num2, and print the statement. These two lines is considered as a function body, Now, we just begin with a main section in which we have asked the user to enter two numbers, and here it is addition within bracket num1 comma num2 says that this is a function call. This is a function call where the value of num1 is passes from here, that is a main section, to a function argument, and similarly the value of num2 is automatically stored in a num2 variable which is there in function. Don't get confused. Num1 and num2 is used as both in function call and in function definition, but as per our convenience we can change these names. My dear students, here it is the layout of first program with functions. My dear student, first function says def addition, that is the name of the function with two arguments, perform their function, that is two lines, next two lines, which is a part of a function body. Again, there is a def subtraction, again they accept two arguments and they perform their activity, that if num1 is greater than num2, they subtract num1 from num2, otherwise they subtract num2 from num1. And in main section, again we ask the user to enter two numbers and perform two different function calls, because we want to display the addition as well as subtraction. My dear students, after understanding this concept, kindly concentrate on the types of functions. My dear students, first one is a built-in. Built-in is a kind of functions which is provided by system itself. For example, here it is int, that is int function for accepting a value without decimal, and float is a function which accept a value with decimal part, and again the input is again a built-in function which allows us to accept a string value by default. My dear students, now we are talking about the next type of function, that is the modules. And in this modules, for example, those are the function which is defined and stored in system, such as the program, and this is import math. For example, if we are supposed to perform any kind of mathematical functions, for example, if we want to display the absolute value of a particular number which is being entered by a user, in such case we import math, and for absolute we write ABS with open and close brackets. Again, import random is one more function which is considered as the part of the modules. My dear students, now we are talking about a user defined function. Here the function which is being created by a user, those are called as user defined functions. Def is a keyword, and where def stands for definition, add is a function name. Similarly, def is a keyword and sub is a function name. My dear students, kindly considered, I am going to attach one assignment along with this video. You are requested to kindly complete that particular assignment and send to your teacher. Thanks for your time.